All right, Chicago Rob, GMS Virginia. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Rashah, Wahawa Kakodash. I want to give double honor to the apostles of GMS and ruleth well. And I want to say peace, blessing, salutation to the hopeful elect. Lord's will, this video be edifying. Now, as you see, African Diaspora News, this guy, he actually makes some good points. He does some good videos. He brings some good people on to broadcast what's going on in America and across the world. Unfortunately, the guy, he knows about us because I think he interviewed Nate from IUIC. But yeah, unfortunately, he's stuck off that African Hamite way, philosophy, whatever. But as you see here, it says that the so-called black woman, she's at the city council, and what I really want to pinpoint is that Edomite red devil behind her, and how the way he, just puts his head down as no regard. And just like there's another video on here, it's an Edomite who moved into basically a white, or so-called all-white neighborhood, and she didn't realize about racism until she moved and got around her little white buddies, and then they started talking about race, and too many so-called niggas, Jake, Negroes moving in the neighborhood, and it's a problem. But the thing about it is, Esau is the cause of our problems. Esau, and it's been a plot, a strategic plan to keep us in this jam, in this bind, to destroy us as a nation. Because first and foremost, we don't understand that we are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. Because again, if we knew that we were Israelites, the truth would be in the pudding. You would open up the scriptures, you would know what's going on. You would know that the so-called white man is the biblical Edomites, and they are your enemies. But see, since Esau has set so much stumbling blocks in front of our people are completely lost, tossed to and fro, double-minded. They're lost the line press, the judgment. They don't know what to say. They don't know when to say no to things, and they don't know when to say yes to certain things, and they don't know how to react. Our people are just emotional little babies. But I'm gonna let the video play.
So we got one of our young sisters going to go to a town council meeting out in Massachusetts, and just letting them know about what's really going on for people that have low income, and all these wealthy people coming in and doing what they normally do, be very predatory to the rest of the citizens. Let's go ahead and roll it.
I'm sick of hearing people who have second and third and fourth homes over here complaining that we don't need the housing, that we're going to mess with the traffic. Guess what? I'm on the verge of being homeless in a couple of months because I can't afford to pay $1,500, $1,700, $1,800 working for a nonprofit. So please, can we do something for the actual low-income people that live in this community? I'm sick of hearing the wealthy come in here and say all of these things when you're not going to Village Green. Half the kids in Village Green right now are knocking on the other complexes' doors because they don't have food in the summertime. So what is the Hyannis Town Council going to do for those people? By the way, that proposal about cameras all over the place, you all have a very small community of color. Placing cameras everywhere, that scares your community of color. Guess what? You already have had the Trader Rent guy sent.
Look at that Edomite. How he puts his head down and, bitch, shut the fuck up, you black nigger. It's just a disregard, no respect. Who cares? But again, this is all by design. This is all by design to destroy our people. See, those little snares and traps that Esau put in front of us in the name of helping, assistance. It's the reason why they destroyed the man, because, as men, enough's enough. Well, let me go back a little bit. Prior to, before we were integrated, it was segregation, and Jake had a lot of their own establishments, which Esau said, "Oh hell no, we got to destroy these establishments and get them integrated with us, so we can really pretty much control and make money off these Negroes, keep them messed up, keep them fucked up, keep them, you know, um, in flight, keep them, messed up mentally, physically, spiritually. We had these niggas underneath control because they're good for business, they're good for economics. So, the whole agenda of, breaking the so-called black man from being able to take care of his family and bringing all types of, you know, snares and pit holes and deep holes for the so-called black man to sink in, and then you take our women from us and give this illusion of feminism in college education, careers, and reject her whole duty of being a womanhood, and the illusion of if she gets a career, everything will be okay and fix the problem. This is all illusions that Esau proposed for us, and all I can say now is, has it helped or has it destroyed our people even more? Because look at the wage gap now. It's completely finished. Our last resort is to worship Yahweh Bashim Yahweh and pray and hope that He saves us, because again, we have no power. At the end of the day, we are defenseless at all angles. Esau has did a marvelous job on our people. So, hold on real quick.
The N-word all over the place and say that the cops were on his side. How do the people of color in this community feel safe?
I would say up front.
So, I want to just bring some quick points. Bear with me one moment. So, hold on. Slack. Power 29. Let me see. Yeah, so Proverbs, let me see something real quick. Yeah, Proverbs 29:2. He that being often reproved harden his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. Now, every time Esau been, called out, he hardens his neck. He has no regard. He finds a way to slither. He finds a crawl space to crawl out of. To crawl his way out of the problem. And this devil knows he's fucked up the earth, and this devil knows what he has done to our people. And that's why they bring so much bread and circus. And that's why they're throwing out a lot of gifts. And that's why they want to keep our people silly as hell and keep them in a docile state, because they know that they fucked us up. So it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And it clearly shows you that everybody is in a mourning state. There's nobody happy. And when you talk to the average person, they can front all they want to, but they know that this place is fucking through. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father. He that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance. And our people love wisdom. Well, Salaki, the elect, and a lot of our people are searching for wisdom, but unfortunately, they're not going to come to it. And one thing that Esau does is he promotes these women. Have you chasing for these women, still pushing for these marriages, and all in all, man, it's just, this Babylon is known as the great whore. And that's why when you keep yourself in company into this place, it seems as if he's going to give you a handout, just like I think it's in Ecclesiastes 2. Let me see that real quick. GNT. So, hold on. Just Proverbs 23 and 27. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. You see that? So, and this place is known as Babylon the Great Whore, because there's so many philosophies, there's so many illusions, there's so much confusion, so much, satanic ritual. So it's so demonic here. And if you really believe in this place, and you still got this way about you, and thinking that the so-called white man is going to help you, and you think America's going to help you and really care about your problems. I mean, you thinking that if you vote, if you all into the system, you keep calling out for government assistance, and you keep calling for this nigga to show you respect and love, you're just an idiot, man. You're just gonna fall deeper, deeper, and deeper to the devil's trap, man. And unfortunately, it's gonna go into the last trap. Is that that object that they want to place inside you. So you calling out, this, and keep believing that this man is gonna help you. All you're doing is just fall into a deeper ditch. Hold on. That's not really. I mean, it's a good point, but let me see something. It's in Ecclesiastes. Let me see 3. Bear with 1 moment. Matter of fact, I know how to find it. Real quick. Ecclesiastes 7 and going to the GNT. So Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. I found something. Ecclesiastes 7:26. This GNT. I found something more bitter than death. The woman who is like a trap. The love she offers you will catch you like a net, and her arms around you will hold you like a chain. A man who pleases Yahweh Shah can get away, but she will catch the sinner. So again, this place, this philosophy, Salaki, this place and the philosophy that they dish out is alluring. You look at a woman, a beautiful woman at that, and she has a body. It can, how you say, distort your judgment at times, and she can allure you in, but deep down inside, she's looking to overthrow you. In this society we live in today, the whole American, way, the appearance of it, the ways of her is so alluring, but at the end of the day, this nigga wants to overthrow you. I'm talking about Esau. So it says, again, like I said, but he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance. And again, if you actually believe in America, you're wasting your time. America is known as a great whore. And and we all are seeing what these whores do. They destroy, they're seeking vengeance and envy and seeking, what's that song? She's a man eater. And these women are destroying men. And that's what That's why Esau has a strong, what is it? A strong one-on-one connection with these women, and they give them liberty to do so. Because women are wicked. If there's no, no a hard ruling over them. But again, the king by judgment established the land, but he that received the gifts overthrow it. See that? Esau is supposed to be establishing the land, but he's, perverting it. Let me see. Verse 5, a man flattereth his neighbor, spreadeth a net for his feet. In the transgression of an evil man there is a snare, but the righteous do sing and rejoice. And and this devil, he wants you to believe that he's the, how you say, the Jehu. He's a Christian. He believes in the Lord, puts his hand all on the Bible, but again, his movements and his actions are very, very contrary. And he wants you to actually believe that this is the Christian nation that you can even take upon, but as long as you accept the slave doctrine part, the God loves everybody. God sent his only begotten Son for all. The little chummy yummy scriptures, but people have no understanding of what those scriptures are talking about. So in the transgression of an evil man, Shalaki, verse 7, the righteous consider the cause of the poor, but the wicked regardeth not to know it. So again, Esau, they don't give a damn about you, Jakes, because they caused your problems. And then the average so-called Edomite here in America, they live in the gated communities, but when they see Jake start coming in there, that's when there's a problem. Well, tell your people to stop fucking oppressing us, man. Tell them to, make the plane even. Give us, well, it's too late now because the damage is done. Esau really has fucked up the mental state of our people. That's why it's just to the point 2/3 has got to go, and that's why the Lord is going to establish the kingdom by the elect first. Scornful men bring a city into a snare, but wise men turn away wrath. Let me see. I didn't even mean to make it this long. Leviticus 9:19 and 15. And now, again, when you're going back into the law, there's certain laws how to deal with again, here in America, they have this illusion that we're all one, we're all Africans, we're all just supposed to get along, egalitarianism, everybody's equal, this is a Christian nation. But let's go into the law. So it says, Leviticus 9:19 and 15, you shall do no, as a matter of fact, let me start up some. We'll start at verse 13. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night till the morning. So really, Esau's not really supposed to be even paying you weekly or bi-weekly. When a man works, you're supposed to give that man his wages. Thou shalt not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind, but shall feel thy power. I am the Lord. Hey, Esau constantly throws up stumbling blocks. You shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Let me see. In judgment, thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty, but in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor. But Esau takes a lot of bribes, and he throws a lot of bribes. Let me see. Ecclesiasticus 13:23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith. So if that was an Edomite, people would have a more of a softer, heart. But it says, they extol it to the clouds, but if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. And we have stumbled, and that's why Go back. That Edomite that was behind her, he had no regard. You know, again, nobody wants, and nobody cares about your problems, Jake. These Edomites caused your problem. He's the reason why we're in our predicament. And there's no, you know, we all have anger, we all have hate, we all have emotion, we all have, you know, wonder, we all ponder on why the fuck are we suffering like this? And it's a reason why, because the so-called white man has caused it. And, you know, it's just something that, you know, we've been taught that we can't speak on. But, oh well, we're going to fucking speak on this, man. Because this is the reality of it. So you can't use this Christianity anymore. Because even the man himself that told you to love it and you should live your life by it, he's not living by it. Let me see. Let me see. Proverbs 28:19. He that tilleth the land shall have plenty of bread. Well, we till this land. You know, we worked very hard. We built this. We built up the Americas, Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom. You know, so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans. We built up this place, but we're poor. But he and Esau have reaped the benefits of what we did with our labor's work. But he that followeth after vain person shall have poverty enough. And see what has happened, that, you know, we built a society, we got messed up, we got integrated with these devils, he gave us a handout, and now we actually believe in, you know, every word that this nigga says to us. You know, everything that Esau says to us is for his benefit and it's for his gain. It's not for our benefit. Last one. Proverbs 28:22. He that hateth to be rich have an evil eye. And, you know, Esau only cares about power and, you know, putting everybody in a bind and in a struggle and confusing everybody so he can rule. And it says, and consider not that poverty shall come upon him. And see, this devil really believes that he's going to escape. You know, look at this devil right here again. He didn't have no regard. That devil doesn't care.
That scares your community of color. Guess what? You already have had the traitor. He
said, bitch, if you don't shut your black ass up, I don't care. No regard. But again, Esau's time is up, man. His time is coming very shortly. That he's going to have to drink the cup of double, you know? The pain, the suffering, the cup that we had to serve in the dregs, and, you know, the punishment, the cup that we had to serve because we went off, you know, against Yahweh Shem Shah. Hey, Esau, you're going to drink a double. But, you know, with that, hey, Shalom.